All right. I think we are live. We are live. What is going on, everyone? Commodore Lads here, bringing to you guys my reaction / review of One Piece manga chapter 1162. Now, that time has come, folks. We are here to sit down and read the latest installment. After returning from an untimely break, we're about to go into another one, but regardless of all that, we are here to sit down and read the latest installment of the greatest adventures ever told, 1,100 and potentially 62 chapters in a row, man. The time has come. Let me put the lights on real quick, too, because I want to make sure that y'all can see right here, boys. Toronto Blue Jays, y'all know what it is, boys. Yo, Toronto Blue Jays, man, beat the Yanks, got them up out of here finally in their ends. Going to the championship series, I'm happy for that, bro. But right now, man, I need my grand slam. I need the game-winning run from Ichiro Oda, bro. Because listen, God Valley, what a time it has been. What a time it has been, bro. That stuff with Rayleigh and Shaki moved me from mountain to mountain, bro. It was everything I needed, dude. The time is here, bro. I see Share the Dank. I see TJC. I see Brian in here. What's going on, fam? What's going on, guys? Listen, bro. I'm ready for this chapter, dude. Hopefully we're good and stuff, audio, visuals and stuff and everything before we get into the chapter and everything. As I said, we are going on break next week. I have been informed of the news. Oda's health hasn't been great. Granted, get the rest that you need. No more horse meat. That's the only thing I'm gonna say right here and now, addressing all the stuff with Oda. No more horse meat. That's all I ask, man. So yeah, Scale, what's going on, bro? We just turned on the live right now. We're about to get into this chapter in a sec, man. But I will say this though. Because we're going to be going on break next week, obviously, less stuff on the channel. I'm going to try my hardest. I know I said it in the last couple of weeks. We're trying to do more of the Yap pieces and stuff. I'm going to try and get one sometime next week. Let me know what you guys want to talk about during that section stuff. You know, whether it be predictions, of course, for the next chapter. If there's other stuff, anime, manga-wise, let me know. Because I do want to try and get something out in due time. And then we can go into it, man. So, yeah. I'm not ready, relaxing, ready for this reaction, bro. Hey, Box, we're ready, bro. We're ready, bro. So let me get straight into the thing. Let me close this because we're obviously going to come back into here after. And here we go. All right. So let me close over this. Put this over here for you guys. Of course, Google's your best friend when it comes to finding out where to go and read the chapters. I already know the deal. Y'all know the deal, man. But let's get into it, bro. You will need to VC after this one for discussion. I'll tell you this right now. I'll promise you this. I shouldn't say promise, but I'll say this. I'll say this. If there's a possibility for Yap piece that I can bring people on and stuff and have a discussion and everything, we'll definitely do that. So let me know who you guys want to hear from, who you guys want to like talk with and stuff for a discussion. Let me know, man, because I can just try and gather some of the boys and we see what's going on. But anyways, here we go, guys. Chapter 1162, 1162, God Valley Battle Royale. Honestly, bro, you should have just titled this the Royal Rumble, and I would have done the bare minimum. Because Battle Royales, I'm going to be honest with y'all, man. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. But a Royal Rumble, even if the person you want to win doesn't win, at the end of the day, when this used to mean something, WrestleMania, you come for some belts. And over here, y'all already know what the belts mean, man. When you title a chapter God Valley Battle Royale, I'm sorry, bro. Real cinema awaits us with a title like that, man. I'm available to talk today. I mean, Scale, we'll definitely look into doing that too. I also want to bring people into Discord and stuff. If you guys are not part of the Discord, of course, server link down in the description below. Go and join in. You know, we have our discussions here and there and stuff about things. Of course, if you want to get further updates about what's going on in the channel, definitely go there. But let's get into this chapter. Let's see what awaits us, man. So, cover the chapter right here. We got Yamato. I think she's eating up like Kibi Dango or something. Because, I mean, that's the only thing, Wano thing I can remember. And then we see, of course, with the Momonosuke, Kinemon, Ulti over here after, Onichal, Yamato, and the Holy Shrine Pilgrimage. Final volume. Okay, so this is the conclusion of the cover story. Fascinating. Now, I will say this. I know a lot of people are not big fans of this cover story and stuff, and for good reason. I understand. It's quite long and everything, but as somebody who wanted more from Yamato, just to be able to see how they're going to handle things day to day and stuff, you know, in terms of them progressing, hopefully out of Wano, you know, baby steps, and then we could travel the world. I'm fine with that. But I kind of did hope we were going to get something a little bit more in terms of peeking into the future. You know, maybe a Blackbeard is going to invade Wano, but I'm now of the belief that he's going to marry Joa possibly. So That's probably going to change after. But anyways, for the mods and stuff, I will say this though. Whoever has read the chapter and everything, that is a mod that's joining in right now. Just do me the favor of, like, if anyone tries to spoil whatever, just please, because I'm not going to try and look too much on chat right now as we're getting into the chapter. So we don't get the experience ruined, man. Because we don't like doing that, bro. I don't like, if you don't like ruined experiences, man, yeah, just be respectful. So anyways, yeah, longest cover story in the One Piece history. I mean, it still blows my mind that this thing has been going on for as long as it did. So, dear Luffy Dono, it's another peaceful day in Wano. Man, okay, fair enough, bro. You know what? It got the job what it needed to do, okay? A little bit of progression here and there. Hopefully next time we run into Yamato, they join up with the crew, and then I'll be in peace, man. So, here we go, bro. Shades, I appreciate you, bro. So, yeah, if anyone comes in, just trying to be ruining the fun, bro. Y'all know what to do, bro. I appreciate you, Shades. But yeah, let's get into this chapter. Hopefully you guys can be able to see, well, try to see some of it. I can't obviously show everything, but you already know the vibes. Yeah, it's like twice as long as Capone's. I mean, that is true, though. Capone's, the one with the dress rolls and stuff, yeah, that was a bit long. I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, let me actually zoom in just a smidge because I already know my eyesight's gonna just completely go and everything. No one's safe on God Valley. Now, as we were informed last chapter, right? Rayleigh has made the save. Shaki's been taken care of. Roger Pirates are about to get out of here. Dragon, unfortunately, was not able to take care of things with Shamrock. Shamrock now is back with Mafi and the Gods Knights and everything. But Shanks, of course, now he picked up CTE. Which, by the way, I'm very curious to know what you guys think because I've heard some dumb comments saying that if Shanks would have, like, if Shanks, let's say, wasn't saved by Dragon, and him and Shamrock were taken by Garling and all this other stuff that happened, right? Would Shanks have done his own thing and found his own peace away from everything that happened in his family, right? What I mean by that is, like, do you think that he would have the volition to leave his family and go and do the things that he would have been doing with the Roger Pirates? Because I saw some crazy stuff, man, saying that, yo, he's not like his brother and everything, right? Bro, he needed CTE. He needed Dragon to save him. And I see a lot of slander on Dragon's name again for no reason. Bro, the only reason people have a red hair to support is because of Dragon. And listen, and Shanks was my Yonko until Luffy got his position. So, I don't know, bro. It's just a Dragon Ball reference. I mean, it definitely is going to be, but at the same time, bro, if his dome got screwed up in the process of it, arigato gozaimasu, CTE. Because, like, bro, I'm not trying to see Shanks be told from the rip, him and his brother are going to be evil. Like, think about it. If Shamrock ended up evil, why would you tell me that Shanks wouldn't be? Like, you know what I mean? So, CTE, definitely good. Anyways, Rocks and Sing Garling are clashing in the Northwest. No, we need to see that. But I will say what bugs me is seeing clashing. I need to see fights. I need to see a fist in somebody's jaw, bro. No more clashing. I want fights. But then again, I've come to the acceptance that if it's not Luffy on screen throwing punches, we're not going to get much. Send backup. Okay, so we see Rocks and Garling, Northwest side over here. Roger, of course, current location where they were Rayleigh and Shaki. And then the other side, it's a little bit closer to where Rocks and Garling are. Like, I would say just a little bit more. Technically, east and everything is where the treasures and stuff are, the fruits and everything, which we know Kuma, Ivankov, Big Mom, we'll all see them thereafter. There's a treasure, but you want to go the other way? We got the Rocks crew behind us and the Navy to our front. Just go on ahead, Rayleigh. I'll handle things here. My bad, Roger. Okay, so yeah, so Roger is going to hold down the fort right here, but it's true. But here's the thing, though. For him to be saying that, y'all already know we're about to see the madness possibly pull up, bro, in this chapter, man. Because we don't really have much time with God Valley left and everything, even though I would love to see it go on for as long as possible. But we got to be honest. We need to see the whole enchilada go in, man. We'll never know what would have happened to Shanks, honestly. We also see Dolphy Corazon. I do see that that correlation, too, that some of them have made before and everything. But it's like at the same time and stuff. I don't know, bro. Garling was... There's levels to the evil. The Don Quixote family obviously wasn't like that. Just Doflamingo became what he became because of the environment and all the other stuff that's there. But nah, bro. Garling, when you see the kind of person that he was going to make sure them kids were going to come out evil. Not saying that his, his little Yamin and stuff, produces evil and everything. But hey, listen, Shamrock turned out evil. It would have happened with Shanks. Unless he had a good person at his side. Rayleigh got Shaki back. Yo! Look at... Dude! Bro, he's holding her like, bro, I'm on the championships right now, boy. He's holding on to her and saying, yo, this is my little Yamin. You not getting this, boy. Yo, man. Shout out to Rayleigh, bro. Listen, he had himself one of the moments of all time, bro. Move the ship to the southwest. On it. What? Man, I'm so jealous. Damn it, me too. Beat Rayleigh and take Shaki. Yo, these guys are unserious, bro. We just finally got this girl saved. And y'all talking about trying to Akutatat, bro. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. The Riz is immaculate. I'm saying, bro. My boy Rayleigh, yo, shout out to my guy. Shout out to my guy. Just like Vladimir Guerrero Jr., when you need him in the clutch, my boy came through like that, man. And honest to God, we love to see it, bro. We love to see it. I was gonna say something a little bit further, but we're gonna chill. We're gonna chill, man. Dog, come on now. This is not fair. What do you mean the stream started on site? Hey, silly boy. We just got started. Bro. Then I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, I was gonna start right exactly at 4 o'clock on the dot. But the chopper's out, bro. We gotta, you know what I'm saying? We're in the early stages, though. We haven't gotten too much right now. We only know for the fact that Roger's staying behind, take care of things. Rayleigh's going on the move, so we're still on the first page. We're still on the first page, boys. Like, we're good. We're good. We're absolutely good. Or you've not missed anything. If you're tuning in right now, we're in the early portions right now. So first page. So Rayleigh's gonna make the move after with Shocky. And I think it's not Kaban. It's somebody else completely from behind. I think it's got somebody else from behind. No, that would be more detailed if it was. And obviously he doesn't have the axe, so no. You can't, dumbasses. Shaki would get her, so Shiki now comes in. Bonks all do in the head. Focus on gathering treasure instead. Everything else is still up for grabs. Yeah, so okay, so then you're seeing the smugglers on one corner right here, Whitebeard's on the other right after. I mean, dude, it's so crazy to me that we're seeing like still like a Wonder Kid Whitebeard. Like, if you know Football Manager, but you're getting FM26 dropping soon. But that's basically what Whitebeard is in a sense, bro. Like, it's just mad that this is not even his prime self. His prime self, oh my god, he would be too crazy. It doesn't. Hey, I don't play Shaggy whatsoever, bro. Look at her, bro. She is like snug as a bug, bro. She is so happy right now. Like, yo, my man's came to save me. Like, yo, this means more than the trophy, boy. Shaki, there's something I got to tell you. Don't say another word. I already know. What do you know? Well, you know, he trying to. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know what do you think she's referring to? Unless it's been told later in the chapter, no one see it. But what do you think that she might be referring to? Because like that's a very very fascinating timing too to be saying something like that. You know what I mean? This might be Whitebeard's prime self. He's 36 at this point. Yeah, I was okay. You know, fair enough. Yeah, because you know what, I have to keep consistent with what I've been saying too. Because the characters in the 40s and stuff, that's all time. So if he's 36, then he was in his prime. He was up in his prime. Probably like the early stages in his prime, probably too, by technicality. Prize Store Room 1. It's crazy out there. We couldn't have asked for a better opportunity. And then I see right there after with Kuma and Wanko. Oh, bro. I love the fact that we're actually getting to see like a different perspective of what we've already seen from Kuma's flashback. Like before it was like, I know technically still a third person view because we're seeing the characters like their outside and stuff. But like Kuma's is like, it was really the first person you're almost experiencing. Now it's like, in a weird way, I would say, because like, I guess the wide lens and whatever of the shot, it almost feels like you're actually getting a third person view. I don't know if I'm waffling or whatever, but like those are details I think that if an author was doing something like that, it's a really cool thing that you would kind of only notice like in the moment, you know? Is this it? Yeah. I don't know, Vich is Vich. So just eat up, yo. Can you imagine how if my boy was like super duper hungry and he just nibbled on both of them? Oh man, that would have been crazy, bro. Where we at in the chapter just finished. I'm already on page 2. So we're page 2 right now in the chapter for those who are joining in right now. So going into page 3. Oh, here we go. So straight into it. Just literally carbon copy from what we got when we saw through Kuma's. Is Big Mom coming in like she's Andre the Giant. Boom. Goes with the hand right on Ivankov. Takes the fruit, which of course we know belongs to Kaido. Poor Kuma. He's just like, Himo-chan. Like, just swallow that damn thing, bro. Like, we need you to help, man. Hand that one over to Kuma. Don't think, just eat it. And look at it, my boy got a full mouthful on that, bro. Like, he was hungry. I mean, he was about to die too, but let's be honest, bro. Yeah, my man just said, yo, I gotta gulp it down, bro. You gotta eat it. So you see the annoyance right there on Big Mom. Save them. If we get a single person off this island alive, we can call this a victory. And listen, the fact of what we know already, of what Kuma and Ivankov and Jenny pulled off, bro. Love to see it, man. Guys, we have 40 people in here, guys. I appreciate y'all coming through. If you're tuning in right now, we just got to the end of page 3. New to the stream, of course, new to the channel. Make sure you subscribe and like the stream. It helps out a lot with the algorithm. Let's continue on with the chapter, guys. Let's continue on, bro. Litlin thirsty for double fruits. Hey, bro, I don't blame her. I don't blame her, man. Could you imagine if Kuma had been a Zord Dragon instead? That would have been an insane twist. Can you imagine if Kaido was the Pawpaw Man? Bro, oh my god, he would have been doing some crazy stuff if he had that fruit. Honestly, yeah, like thinking about it for a second, he would have been doing some crazy stuff. But Kuma Dragon would have been crazy. I do hope Oda does that in SBS where he shows what they would have looked like in forms. That's what I want the SBS to be used for that kind of stuff. Okay, oh man. Hold on one sec. The islands devolved into a pirate war zone. Literally Monday Night Raw war zone. Like if y'all grew up on that. Should we pull back or try to capture them? So okay, so you see like oh my god, is it I keep forgetting the old dude's name now because the one from the Rocks Pirates, with the bald head, he has like the fire and stuff. The Barul, I you know what I'm saying? You know which one I'm talking about? Like I'm pretty sure someone's gonna say the name in the chat. Like again, this is what happens when Oda goes on break and details get missed, whatever. But old boy that looks like has like the flying fish ball guy or whatever. But you see him going in, starting to attack. You see Stussy over there. I should say Buckingham and stuff, but still. Buckingham coming in, making attacks and stuff. Everybody else now just basically just going off and attacking left and right from... Well, actually, no. Kyo is getting the one kicked. Who kicked him? Who kicked Kyo, bro? That's crazy, man. Barbell. There you go. Thank you. I appreciate that, Trevor. Barbell. So, Marco kicked... Wait, it was Marco. Oh, yeah. Yo, you look at him. Yeah. Bro. Now, I will say this, though. Did we see Marco and Kuma's flashback during the events of God Valley? I don't think we did. Was it actually? Box, is that supposed to be hit? Oh my god. Let me zoom in a little bit. Hold on. Let me zoom in. This is what I love about the live because we can make sure. It's tough because he was like, I don't know, because like he was, is it? Marco's dad? Maybe? Because Marco was like mad young, I think, during that time, right? I don't know. Marco would have been 7, but I don't know, man. And listen, the 7-year-olds, if they want to go to war, they go to war, bro. Like, you can't tell them what the streets is. I don't know. Maybe we'll have to see a little bit more in detail. But some dude comes in, just kicks him, whether we think it's Marco or not. Which is kind of weird if it was, though, because then it's like, you know what I'm saying? Marco's dad, possibly. That might have to be explained a little bit more. But they got a kick in on Kyo, and Kyo gets flung back after. What are your orders? Oh, so more explosions go off over here as the Marines are trying to rendezvous. Marine group location. Oi, Sengoku. Okay, now I remember seeing this in the community. People were asking, like, is Sengoku capping about a lot of stuff that was happening during the events of God Valley? I don't think we knew for a fact if he was there or not. This pretty much now confirms he was there. Because I saw people were wondering, like, why is he talking about an event in detail when we are starting to see that things aren't really actually what they were? Well, he was there. So, I mean, there is some validity now to the fact that he knows what he's talking about, right? It will be kind of sweet that Whitebeard took in some of the kids affected by God Valley. Eric, that actually would be really cool. If that ends up being something that's Whitebeard... I mean, granted, that would be the most Whitebeard thing to do possible. Because if I'm not mistaken, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, have we been told exactly how Marco met Whitebeard? Like, I know we had that talk and stuff with Marco, and he's like reminded of certain things and stuff. With Whitebeard going back to Sphinx Island and stuff, but I like the specific thing because I know that's for sure probably like popped out of my mind in terms of natural details. Sengoku only knows bits and pieces, but he was actually there though, so I don't know. Oh no, he wasn't. Wait a minute, because I'm thinking, who the hell is this dude here? That's not him. Yeah, somebody. It's Garp. Yeah, it's Garp. I don't like that they do that with the head thing over here like that because it's such like. You have to like really zoom in, like from afar, like how I'm looking at right now on my page and stuff. It looks so zoomed in, like you would think it's like a weird beard thing going on with white, but it's Garp. Okay, so Sengoku, no, so never mind. So Sengoku was actually out about whatever, like doing his own thing. Fair enough. I think I recall someone alluding to. Wait, hold on. Hey Sengoku, did you know about this crap? I think I recall someone alluding to it in a vague rambling report once. The guy up and vanished from Navy life sometime afterwards. I think I recall someone alluding to it in a vague rambling report once. The guy up and vanished from Navy life sometime afterwards. Who is he referring to? Who is he referring to? Morgans, possibly, maybe? Like, alluding to the fact that they knew about the report, but then it's like they vanished from Navy life. Who could they be talking about? Also, see, we have 61 people in here, guys. If you're new to the channel, subscribe if you haven't already. Click on the bell, Shandora, and like the stream. Helps a lot with the algorithm, man. I appreciate y'all. What was he talking about? Drake's father? That actually would be, that could also make sense too. You can tie up loose ends very easily. Because, yeah, I'm about to say Diaz Barrels. They were the one that basically left after a certain point, got the Opiopi, and then we saw them after in the Lost Flashback. So, yeah, Bogart is the one next to Garp. Yeah, I mean, listen, we're finally getting some Bogart minutes, bro. It's not Hoslam minutes from the Miami Heat. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, if Udonis can eat, so can Bogart, bro. I'm just saying, man. Random Marine got erased from talking about the government. Okay, that probably would make sense then. But then again, but they did say in a way like the guy up and vanished from Navy life sometime afterwards. That to me seems like way more along the lines of like they just left the position rather than they poof. But again, that could be just a translation thing. It could be Zephyr. That is a good one there, Skill. That is a good one there. I should keep that in mind too. Yeah, that will be canonizing Z. It would. You know what? I'll take that. That would probably be my canon if I had to imagine. Otherwise, Oda will tell us that. This doesn't feel like a dream. They really did this. Okay. So let's turn this page now. Rock's location. And you see the explosion going off. Why ain't these guys dying? Sebek, put me... Oh, he got his girl! Yo, he had to get his munchkin too. Oh my god. Yo! Nah, bro. Look at my dog. Yo. What was her name again? Zealous? Like, oh my god. Iris. E-I-R-S. Iris. Iris. No. Marshall D. Iris. There you go. So we got old girl there. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you see Teach right there, like on the shoulder and stuff on the left afterwards. As they're being chased down by Garling, the old girl that we saw from before, like which we didn't get the name and stuff, but she's working in tandem. And then you see the freaks with the wings out of the other members of the gods, and the one guy I'm pretty sure you see with those eyes in the back, the Yeti looking dude and stuff. And they are just chasing them down. Oh my god. We've got no choice but to run. Weissabek. Some of the others got caught up and transformed. The Domi Reversi. Oh, hell no. Nah, this is about to be bad. Oh my god, this is about to be bad. This is about to be so bad, bro. They're doing a Domi Reversi. Nah, bro. Emu is watching on like a hawk, bro. They were waiting for this get back for a long time, even though it was just a pull-up, an honest, clean pull-up. But they said, nah, it's blood on sight, bro. Some of the others got caught up and transformed. What happened? Is it an ability? So he's not aware of the fact that Emu can do this stuff. Pops. Granny. No, bro. His Oyaji and his Grand Okasan. Nah, you playing with a man's family, bro. Nah, bro. Zabek. Bro. We're so early in this chapter, bro. If something, oh my god, yo, Zabek might crash out. We might get the crash out here, bro. We might actually get the crash out here. His pops got turned to a zombie. Well, I'll say zombie, but you know pretty much what I mean. But the Domi Reversi got turned to a demon. Granny got turned to one. What in the world? He sure is strong. Oh my god, yo, he got busted open. Bro, he is gushy. He got hard. Like, what do you call the thing? He bled hard weight. Like, if you know, like, the term and stuff for wrestling. Like, he got, like, gigged on the top of his head. He's gushing the blood. He sure is strong. It takes quite a long while to regenerate from his sword slashes. Haoshoku Haki. He's definitely got to be doing that because we were told before about Gabon. That's something that He's definitely utilizing there, bro. Garling's getting demolished, bro. I'm like, bro, if he's catching licks like this, bro, Zabek is putting him in a split, bro. And then you see the other girl that's here. But now we know he's also part of the Davy Clan. Finishing him will please the Great One. I love the fact that Emu, honestly, like, because I'm so used to hearing the Great One as The Rock. Like my Dwayne Johnson, but it's just like, yo, the fact that Emu has that name, bro, is crazy. Indeed, the interruption to our tourney has turned out to be a blessing. Let me go, Sebek. Are you gonna try and fight them off one-handed? Don't you get it, Iris? If anyone bearing the Davy name is caught, they'll go through so much suffering, they'll go through so much suffering, hell. The translation is very weird here. They'll go through so much suffering, it'll hell look tame. It'll make hell look tame. I think that's probably what they're going for. They'll go through so much suffering, it'll make hell look tame. That way, I mean, that saying it like that, yeah. That is an image in my head already. I'm thinking that's crazy. I know that I'm a full-fledged part of the Davy Clan now. So we're getting the thing. Miss Marshall, inshallah, bro. Big Arlen stocks are down. Hey, bro, they've been down for the longest of time, bro. Unless you shanks, bro, don't buy. Everyone here was always so nice to me, even though I was a pirate. Yo, Teach's mom was she was banging the set. Oh shoot, bro. Nah, bro. That woman was moving different. And I love how you see Teach is like listening to all this with the one eye poking out. I mean, granted, my boy was going through some atrocities himself too back then, man. I fully understand the fate our clan faces. Now put me down. And she just spun out right there? Oi. If I was the kind of woman who just clung to you and couldn't protect a single child. Oh no, she about that life. She about that life, boy. Nah, bro. This woman was raised in the streets. She been dropped off the porch. She was born to jump off the porch, bro. Hey, is it crazy to commit? I said commit, but comment. You already know what I was trying to go for, right? Is it crazy to comment until I read further in this chapter? Because obviously we could be told otherwise. Are we looking at a potential King Von regen right here with Eurus? I don't know, bro. Because, I mean, the likely candidate for that is going to be Zabek. But if you want to throw a twist, Oda. If you want to throw a twist, by all means, bro. So she goes flying back. And of course, she's holding on to Teach. Because, listen, bro. Shanks already got CTE. We don't need that right now with Teach. You never would have fallen for me, right? Yo, nah, bro. Marshall D ears, bro. Nah, bro. That is a woman and a half right there, boy. That right there is Teach Okasan, boy. Yo, that makes that moment, because y'all know it was a very light moment that happens in the manga. Like, it's something you have to really pay attention to. But when Zabek's eye was caught onto something else that wasn't Shaki completely, y'all already know it was on Iris. Now, granted, the anime is probably going to do a little bit more on that and everything. But I actually would love to see how they met and everything. That would have been so dope. But I already know my luck. It's going to be in the SBS. Or if the anime wants to give us a filler episode down the line, I mean, why not, man? Just canonize it with Oda, bro. But, yo, this woman is about that life. That woman is about that life, bro. Absolutely about that life, bro. Davy D. Iris, bro. I'm saying, man. Hey, listen, she inherited the Davy. And she inherited... we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that, bro. Don't be an idiot. I mean, granted, Zabek now is, like, playing with the fact of... Well, he ain't playing. Like, he's being serious, right? But he's just being honest about this whole situation. Because this is a different anomaly than what they've been before. If it looks like they're about to get me... I'll kill Teach and commit suicide. Oh my god. That is insane. But I don't blame the mindset for this right now, because that's probably what they were on. It's like, I would rather not be a prisoner. I would just make sure my kid and the suffering is gone, than allow them to do whatever the hell they were doing. to others before and after the fact. You know what I'm saying? We'll survive this by splitting up. Let's meet on Lucia. Oh my god. Bro, well, we have 86 people in here, bro. Hey, listen, bro. Gather up the troops right now, bro. It's time. Tell the streets right now. This chapter right now, boy. Oh my god. It is, yo. This is, oh my god, bro. Nah, bro. Hold up. What are you playing at, brother? Let's meet on Lucia. Obviously, we don't think that ended up happening because Zebek fell here, and I have to imagine Iris, if she didn't fall on this arc, she would, or on the arc. She didn't fall on this island. She fell elsewhere. But it's so crazy, bro. Lucia, and knowing what happened to it after the fact, my god. Finally ditch your wife and kid, huh? Now then, what'll the next attack be? So Garling is now pulled up. Why am I the one being saved here? And Iris is moving on the run, and this dude is hitting the stance. Oh my god. That boy is hitting that stance. When you hit that stance, you know it's GG's for you, boy. Oh my god. It's gonna rattle my spirits knowing that he didn't get this boy out of here, man. Kugan, what's going on, bro? Bro, this chapter is moving crazy, boy. She went from Hiroshima to Nagasaki. Hey, bro, Jojo Gomez, that is an insane comment. That is a massively insane comment, bro. I cannot believe I even read that, but that is an insane comment, brother. That is an insane comment, bro. Dr. Blackbeard is the real son. I'd be, hey, bro. My boy, all I know is right now, it's about to get sticky. It's about to get very, very, very crazy, bro. I turn this page, bro, and if he, oh man, bro, we thought Thunder Bog was so crazy, bro. If I turn this page right now and he got a madness popping out right now, bro, it might be GG's, bro. Oh man, look at him, bro. He just this, and you see Garling, and no, he comes in, boomed, and you see the mark that it left on the island. He cuts because we see the mark of the original thing of God Valley, whatever, and there's another one that cuts right through. Afraid I can't let you go any further. Now bring it on, ya monsters. And so they're going there, and then yeah, Iris is on the move now. Sebek, and then Teach. Oh, yo, this is different, bro. He has the tear in his eyes of the atrocities he's seeing, but he knows. Oh, so that was the last time he probably saw his pops, bro. Oh my god. Now, granted, I still, bro. Listen, oh man, I should have put it in video form and stuff. Because it's something I wanted to talk about so badly of an idea for Teach and stuff, but like it's gonna have to be shown whether it shows not. Oh my god, bro. That's probably the last time he saw his dad, unless what I think could eventually have happened probably had happened, and it's like, oh my god. Damn, man. Outside storage room 1. This'll do. Okay, so going back to Big Mom. A model of the fishy fruit. I'll feed it to Katakuri. Oh, hell no. Nah, that boy would have been like, ooh, like, I don't want to be no damn fish. Like, what? Yo, can you imagine, bro? Listen, yo, Katakuri as a munchkin is the funniest character I've seen in a long time, bro. Yo, the arts I've been seeing of him just chilling on the side of Big Mom and stuff, whatever. Like, well, what is Blood gonna do, bro? Nah, man, I can't even imagine Katakuri with like the dragon thing, bro. But yo, but can you imagine telling your son, "Hey, bro, you're gonna eat this fish fruit"? Not seeing the straight upness of what it actually is, but he's like, "Yo, my boy, I'm not gonna be on that fish. I can't swim. You want me to be a fish and I can't swim, bro? Like, come on, dog." My future crew is gonna be overwhelmingly strong. And Kaido from the top rope, man. This is one of the last times I remember seeing an image like that of Kaido in shade form. Looking as raw as he does there because, things happen, right? He comes from the top rope. Yo, he landed the hit on... Yeah, he did. Contact has been made. Fruit goes up in the air. And Big Mom got it in the face. But she immediately sees the fruit goes over, and then, yeah, so it was, okay, so it wasn't like Big Mom just said, here, Domo. Like, fight. Like, you know, and just call arigato gozaimasu and eat that thing, right? It wasn't like that, bro. It wasn't like that at all, bro. Kaido came in there trying to sneak that thing, and he basically did eventually. So Wara promised, Wara like, oh, I did it for you and everything. No, like, you know, Kaido was just a rap, bro. He just trying to take that from her. And you see the look on her face after, like, oh, you want to hit me in the face? You want to hit me? Bro, I'm going to show you what a Thunderbog was. Oh, this is a rat, bro. Yo, this man gulped it in one swallow, bro. Yo, I mean, listen, the attention to detail there on the neck is insane, bro. Like, the dude swallowed, like, you could just tucked his neck. Nah, bro, you actually showed the whole thing, bro. That's crazy. So, he gets the fruits. Big Mom falls back down. And, yo, and then you see the do-rag coming off and everything, too. Huff, huff. Num, num, yo. What a rat, bro. Screw you, Kaido, and explosions going off in the area, bro. Nah, this is not your proper battle royale, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, and now we're seeing Dragon afterwards. Okay, so Dragon with Shanks there. Huff, huff, wah. I won't let you die, huff. And then it switches over to... Yo, 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 yo. Yo, Oda, bro. Hold on a minute, dog. Yo, if I see it, if I'm asking for too much and I have no clue. But if you want to give me a double spread of the two of them running side by side on some Final Fantasy, oh my god, the Robin and her mom in Ohara, bro. If you give me something like that, bro, oh my god, I'll be so grateful, bro. Huff, I won't let you die. Teach. So she's running one direction. They have to run side by side, bro. They have to run side by side. No, and we don't see nothing after, bro. You see, this is what happens. You ask and you want, and you get nothing after, bro. The twin panel is so meaningful. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely, bro. I love that. Yo, listen, there might be something even crazier there afterwards, but that panel there was absolutely like, I love stuff like that. Again, oh man, anime, please, toy animation, just let them pretend like they're running by each other. Oh my god, can you imagine them running by each other? Teach getting a glimpse of Shanks and Shanks getting a glimpse of Blackbeard. Oh my god, that would be so cold. That would be so cold. That was an opportunity there, Oda. I'm just saying, man. That's why you gotta do things in the manga, man. Behind the game stage, Prize Storeroom 2. I found the treasure. Woo! I've never seen this much loot before. Whoa, there's devil fruits too. Load it all up. So Gabon and them have found the treasure there. Like, we let the Roger pirates get away with all of this. So the smuggler comes in trying to attack Gabon. Drive the pirates off this island. So the Marines have come in now. Nothing makes sense here. Even justice. I mean, I'm gonna be honest though, Garp, you gotta see some of these atrocities so I can understand exactly if you're really about this life, if you're not, bro. Because I don't know, man. Some of the streets are calling you a waffler. You gotta show me something, bro. The world government's navy, please let us go. So, yeah, citizens are begging for safety, bro. God Valley is not a member nation as such. Oh, are we getting? Are we about to get like the continuation of the talk and stuff? Yo, we're on 94 people watching right now live. Yo, if you guys are coming here as new to the channel and stuff, whatever, man, subscribe if you haven't already. We cover the series week in, week out. And of course, make sure to like the stream because it helps out a lot with the algorithm, man. But oh my, are we about to really see another perspective right here? Because he's looking almost like the eye, like we're looking through Saturn. Even if I only manage one more, I'm going to save as many of these people as I can, bro. The Shiro Emi of One Piece, bro. I'll tell you, bro. I love Kuma, man. Saturn. Is Rox dead? And you see him looking down. Oh my god, that's like, bro. I'm so glad he's out the paint. I'm so glad he's out the paint, bro. That guy is a horror himself, bro. Well, things have continued to unfold outside of our expectations. In fact, oh my god, all this intense destruction. I believe if it continues, what is that? Oh man, Kaido. Yeah, it's gonna be Kaido, bro. It's gonna be Kaido, bro. It's gonna be so Kaido, bro. What is that? A dragon? Let me read from the part where Saturn was saying here too. After all this intense destruction, I believe if it continues, we risk something else being unleashed. Kaido. That must not be permitted. Are you serious? But there was, yo, Kaido, hey, listen, bro, Kaido, I know I disrespect you and stuff and everything with the way Wano had ended, but if this is what he's referring to right now, oh man, then he got to be wilding. He had to have been wilding on God Valley the second he got that fruit, bro. Had to have been wilding, bro. And they switch over, bro. Like, yo, this switching is crazy, bro. Transition after transition after transition, bro. Like, this is like a Michael Cole One Piece chapter, bro. Switching into gears now, going into the next thing, bro. It's mad. Absolutely mad. Thank you, Kuma-kun. You're no need to thank me. We have to hurry. And you got the arrow right there on the target. Oh, my boy, bro. That's my freeze, boy. That's my freeze, boy. Anywhere but here would be heaven. They don't care where it is, bro. They, listen, you go throw us on another battlefield as long as it's not here, bro. I'll be very grateful, man. I'll be very grateful, man. Guys, we had 103 people right now. I appreciate y'all coming through. Listen, we're gonna get into the chat after once we get into the end of the chapter. But boy, we're closing in, man. This has been a crazy, crazy chapter, guys. I had given up on surviving this. Thank you. So one disappears after. Thank you. So old man and the kid. Poof. Thank you. Poof. And then the mom with the kids. And then, oh, this is so beautiful, bro. Yo, we're actually seeing Kuma do the Lord's work, bro. I want to bring. I bro, listen. I want. Because I know. I want the Rollins and Swag on my side, bro. But I know this chapter has something crazier, bro. But this has been a good pacing of it. But you see the tears in Kuma's eyes. Jenny is just so happy seeing that, yo, they're actually saving lives, bro. Love to see it, man. Love to see it, bro. It was like 500 plus people, I think it was, that were saved. Beautiful, bro. Yeah, 500 people that Kuma saved. Amazing. Absolutely amazing, bro. Oh, my God. Thank you. Oh, my God. What a shot that is of God Valley from the outside, man. Oh, my God. Ah, dude, bro. This is such a... Bro, this chapter... I know it's been tough because of the breaks and everything, but this right here heals the soul right here, man. Beautiful stuff, dude. Oh. The triple threat match. The triple threat match, bro. Bro, yo, Takeshita, Ricochet, and Will Ospreay all going at it, boy. Oh my God. Now, I'll be honest, though. Will Ospreay, he might be Roger. Takeshita might be Rox, Garp. Bro, that might be Ricochet, bro. The AEW enjoyers that know real ball, man. But, oh my God. Oh no. Oh, hell no. Saturn, bro. Oh, please. Oh, please. I don't want to see that thing again, bro. Please, Oda, please. I don't want to look at that thing again. Bro, get him off the island, bro. Oh my God, bro. I'm tired of Saturn, bro. Thank God he's in a coffin. I mean, he's dust anyways, but, bro, thank God he's gone. Boss, it's Rox and the others. Hold on. This probably isn't the time for that. How dare you go after my family? If you want me dead, I'll take you down first. Oh my. Look at him, bro. Oh my God. Bro, look at the shadowness, bro. Look at the... Nah, bro. Give me the rawness and swag, bro. Give me the winged eagle of rawness and swag. Bro, you already know what's about to be loading. Oh my God. Now, bro, look at this man in the cut. Look at that man. Posing with LaSword just like this. Like, yeah, like, yo. My family? My family? Y'all come into my ends and my family? All right. You want smoke? I got too much of it. You want smoke? This boy huffing and huffing, bro. He about to unleash. What is that on his arm? Like a marking or something? What is that? Damn it. What does he mean by that? There's not much to gain here, you know. Still gonna help. Oh, yo, the Whitebeard. Oh, man. Yo, they all linked up with this boy. Don't sweat it. I owe you since I'm always drinking on your tab. Because my boy was trying to feed the streets, though. So, yeah, he had to do this thing, man. Oi, you two, check this out. Oh man, Kaido coming down. Look at him, boy, yo. Oh my god, bro. Nah, yo, this is the Kaido we were supposed to have, bro. Listen, the rawness was all there, bro. It just, listen, man. Wano bad. Wano ending bad. Wano ending bad, bro. I finally got an ability. That's great and all. Yo, Whitebeard dismissed. He said, yo, get that out of here. Get that out of here, bro. He said, mind if I ask what the hell we're going up against? Well, good on ya. At least someone's having a fun time. Bro, these guys, bro. Nah, this looks so fire, bro. Oh my god. Yo. Oh man, yo. Yo, this dude, Ichiro Oda, bro. This man, Ichiro Oda, bro. There is no way. Yo, this dude hit me with the pump fake of pump fakes. I was waiting for Saturn's fraudness to be the one to pull up. Wait, hold on. Saint Saturn? What is this transformation? It is him. Oh, I got my hope up. I got my hope up. Oh, a monster. Maybe this is a dream after all. What's up with this island? What is it to ask? Is if I had to say, I say it's been one adventurous twist after another today. Yo. Okay. Because that was I was on the mindset it was actually even when it pulled up, but then old boy started talking about seeing Saturn and my hopes started to go down. But because I'm seeing the legs, I'm seeing that freak. Oh my god, look at it, bro! The damn eyes. Oh my god, Emu actually took over Saturn, bro. Oh my god, yo, it might be GG's. I mean, we know what happens to the island after the fact. Are you telling me that what we actually saw? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. So this almost confirms that Sengoku and them had to cap about what actually they saw on that island. Because what we're witnessing right now is a handicap match of all time between Roger, Garp, and Sebek against a Saturn possessed Emu. Or Emu possessed Saturn. That makes way more sense. Oh my god. Yo. And we're going on break next week. And I mean, I had to make sure I remember, bro. I had to remember, bro. Emu took some backs. I'll be back personal, bro. Oh my god, dude. He actually did, bro. Oh my god, nah, bro. Let me see if I can just show this real quick, bro. For y'all seeing on the other side. Bro, this thing is nuts. Look at that thing, bro. Nah, man. Oda, bro. Oda, bro. That boy been new, bro. He said, I'll be back. Oh, you won't. Emu said, no chance, bro. Not while while I hide from this world, bro. No chance, bro. Oh my god. Guys, let's go over quickly on the chapter, and then I'm going to dive straight into the discussion portions of it. because this was absolutely mad. Okay, so going off the rip of the chapter, obviously cover story, we kind of know what's going on and stuff after with. Actually, you know what? Let me do this. 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 Way better like this. Hold on. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. All right. So real quick on the chapter itself, because obviously like we want to get into the discussion and everything too. Guys, we have 120 people in here. I appreciate y'all coming through. We're gonna get the summary out the way real quick of the chapter, and then we're gonna go into the discussion portions of it. So I'm very curious to know what you guys are thinking right now in the chat and of course in the comments and stuff. So cover story out the way. I know it's gonna have some feelings and stuff, but again, I like what it needed to do, and it did what it did, right? So we see everything that's happening. Rayleigh, Shaki, boom, they got out of there and stuff. I'm very curious. Let me know what you guys think. The whole comments and stuff that Shaki was about to mention, or Rayleigh was going to mention Shaki. I don't know what it was, but let me know what you guys think. The stuff with Kuma and everything, again, we're going a little bit more forward in time in the chapter, but seeing the process of Kuma saving all those people was absolutely beautiful. Like, just actually seeing it in real time was a very beautiful thing. Because I wanted to see, like, when the people are realizing what Kuma has as a power that can be able to protect and save people, and someone that grew up in religion and became a priest eventually afterwards, bro, this is what I like seeing. You need to show me these things so I can have a greater appreciation of the work these characters do. And this is what I love, man. So shout out to Kuma for doing what he did there. The other stuff, again, we're in Garp. There's a lot of stuff that still needs to be clarified right now because, again, we're going to fight portions and stuff. But the ideology, that stuff that still needs to be delved more into and stuff. But the Zebek and Iris content, bro, the fact that Iris was a pirate, I didn't think that would be one of those. I thought, okay, she's probably going to be someone on the island, vibe with them, whatever. But she was out there in the streets. And it makes a lot of sense to why that Zebek was interested in her. Why he gauged an eye at her, even though Shaki was on the islands and stuff with on Pirate Island. But it's just very beautiful there, man. Like the relationship that they have. Obviously, she's talking about, I gotta take my own life, and teaches if things come to shove and stuff and it gets really bad. I understand completely from my mindset, because for them, it's like the Davy Clan's been through so much. They would rather die than having to be tortured on a daily basis by the freaks that are the Celestial Dragons, right? So it's understandable. And Zebek was not allowing none of that to happen. So he's like, yeah, I'll put on site. I'll put on site, bro. So that happens there. The way Kaido actually gets his dough through is immense, right? Because obviously at the time we had thought it was, it was a favor and stuff, whatever. No. Kaido clearly took that through, bonked her in the face, consumed it, and then saw what we saw at the end of the chapter, pulling up a Whitebeard, pulling up after. Oh, not to mention the fact I know I'm saying Rock Zebek and Roger Zebek and Garp team together. But Whitebeard also got in there too with Kaido, and I assume Big Mom's gonna jump in there afterwards. Where all of them are gonna have to go up against an Emu-possessed Saturn, right? I'm curious to know if the other Gorosei members eventually showed up. I do think it just remains with them. If not, then you can tell why this island had to go in the first place. I also love the parallel running and stuff there between Dragon and Shanks, and then Iris and Teach. I'm hoping the anime does show us a little bit more into that, like them running past each other, Teach seeing Shanks, Shanks seeing Teach. I think that's something that we need to see as audience, as like the readers of the story, and eventually from the audience standpoint, stuff as the watchers, because I think that will be really cool. Again, these are things that you do to kind of showcase that in the past they see each other, they know that they're fated. Like, they were on this island for a very reason, and the fact that their paths have possibly crossed is just mental, man. So that's awesome there. But hopefully we get to see more of that in the anime if they delve more into it, right? Roger Pirates, Rocks Pirates, still going at each other, of course, with the treasures and everything that's going on. Saturn is remembering all the stuff that was happening, again, from the talk with Kuma and everything, and then eventually we see after that he ends up becoming possessed and stuff. And then we saw afterwards with the whole thing with, Kuma helping out everybody. Very beautiful moments that were there. But my God, the rawness and swag that came out, though, from my guy Zebek. He's just the rawest guy, bro. He might honestly go down as one of the greatest characters in the history of the story, man. So shout out to him. We have to see how that ends after. But that final double spread, all of them pulling up, and then Emu actually showing up like that, bro, the break week is going to be worth it. I'll tell you right now. Because if Oda decides to cook, I'm telling you right now, it's GG's. This man is going to be demonstrating a level of violence that they had to erase from history. That's how good it was. So, incredible chapter, bro. 10 out of 10, 1,162 chapters in a row. Just plain simple, man. Now, with that being said, let me open up over here so I can see you guys for the chat. we'll talk about things for a little bit, and of course, obviously, I do want to do eventually a Yap piece so we can go into talking about more stuff in detail as well. But let me just see real quickly. SV, I appreciate the subscription as well. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. But yeah, let me open up chat real quickly. Let's see what y'all are discussing right now in the comments. So let me just do that. All right, let me just see. Let me see what we got. What we got. What we got, man? What we got, bro? Yeah, Emu versus everybody. STL. I already know, man. We already know, man. Yeah, bro. Let me see on the opposite. So someone else probably used Omireversi on the Davy Clan since Emu just got here. That is possible. It could be someone like, I don't know, maybe Garling used it, maybe somebody else on the crew or the crew, but in the Goddess Knights have been able to use it. But I do think that's their ability. I mean, Gunko possibly is another candidate. Who knows? Emu for real said, "You ain't gotta come back. I'm gonna pull up on you." He didn't tell right now, bro. How you been, man? Is Emu possessing Saturn? So is Emu behind Saturn? Love either option. I think it's possessed. I think Emu's possessing Saturn. Similar to what they saw with Gunko is doing the same thing here. Yeah, Emu, no, I see you. I think Ray was gonna say he loved her. Hey, bro, listen. Aikawarazu-chan, but listen, bro. If that was the case, man, hey, bro. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Y'all already know, man. My boy. Love, boy. Y'all already know, man. Let me see. Kaido confirmed as the third most powerful Rocks pirate, Whitebeard, and being second and Sebek first. Yeah, so I think, honestly, that might be a fair rating. That might be based on like structuring and stuff and the way that Oda demonstrated that. I think that would be the case, unless we get another double spread after that says otherwise. But yeah, I can see that. Yeah, she for the seas. Yo. Scale, that's hilarious, bro. She for the seas. Yo, that's what we're gonna start saying right now, man. When some of these bags that come through, bro, she for the seas. She ain't for the streets. She for the seas, bro. Oh my god, yeah. I knew Big Mom was captain. Yeah, I mean, there was definitely some stuff that was going on right there. Big sis and little bro activities. You already know, man. Kaido's such a brat for that one. He was on some brat business, man. What if actually Emu was the one who possesses Garp and Roger that kills the bat? Oh. Now, my thing is that something that has to be done with the God's Knights because that's just how it is, or they could just do it anybody? Well, then again, we kind of saw what happened with like the Elbaf Giants and stuff. So that would be a crazy thing, bro. And you know how much disgust would be in Garp if somebody controlled him and made him do those. Oh boy, yo. Oh boy, no, that actually might be a thing. That might be a thing. Bavesh, that might be a thing. Oh my god. I never thought about that possibility that he might have told me reverse seed Garp and Roger to go and take them out. I had figured that maybe with Sebek they would try and control and stuff, and then they had to get him out. And Garp, because he's seen this in real time, it's like that's a memory that sticks with them. But oh my god, can you imagine that's what? Oh my god, I never thought about that. I never thought about. Wow. Okay. Oh, that's a big deal. That is a big deal. Wow, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo, no. That's something we definitely need to keep in mind for 1163 for a potential prediction. My god, man. Let me see. A reminder this chaotic incident is happening in Loki's flashback. Bro. 2MW, bro. You already know, man. That is yo. I still can't believe. Bro, this is no longer Loki's flashback, bro. Like, yo, we had 3 minutes to tell what exactly was happening, and then this is where we hit a rendezvous point, bro. Crazy stuff, man. Yeah, the flashback is so crazy. I forgot we're in Elbaf. This could be its own saga. Really, that ass. It could be its own saga, man. Loki knowing all these details without even being there, and maybe his powers, it could be, but like at the same time, oh man. But that's the thing, though. How he like. I know it's more of the narrative, the narrator and stuff telling all this and stuff like as an extension after. So kind of to save face, but it would make more sense though if Harold was involved at some point during this because, like, again, if anyone was gonna say and tell you what happened, Harold would have gone and told Loki. You know what I'm saying? He would have been able to tell them. So I don't know, but yeah. But that is very, very fascinating. That like the amount of detail that we're getting here. How it's like, how do you know this? Like, how do we all know this? Or at least Loki. How the hell you know this, right? Yeah, Kaido ain't shit. The current Big Mom at this point. I mean, hey, listen. If Big Mom comes back, bro, it is what it is, bro. Kaido just got this double fruits. I doubt he can do blast breath. It'd be funny if he tries and poofs out like Momo. Total, that would be hilarious. What happens? I think that might be the case. It really could be its own saga. Facts. Am I understanding correctly? Sebek referred to Emu as the world. Back up Egghead when Van Auger and Katarine interacted with Saturn. They did say they were after the world. That is a great call right there. Yeah, no, that definitely might have been the thing that's probably that's what the reference was. If that's what Sebek is calling them. It makes a lot of sense why that's what Van Auger and them are talking about. They are aware because Blackbeard knows about this stuff because of his family. It would make sense a lot too if Iris ended up surviving and then eventually she died after the fact. But yeah, man, that is crazy, bro. Y'all cooking with some of these ideas, man. Oh my god. Um, Imusama, Sakai, World, Clebotterman of Earth, Earth God, Mother Earth. Yeah, it could be one of those. I mean, the Emu, if you flip the UMI and stuff, you get Umi, the sea, and everything. So you see that. How does Loki know all this? Who's Loki? We gotta separate these flashbacks. We're getting basically 3 in 1. But honestly, we kind of are though, Winston. If Emu didn't possess Garp or Roger, then what if Emu somehow possessed a Beck? So that's why they try to kill him. They had to kill him. I think that's probably what it was. That's what I originally had thought. I never thought about the idea that Roger and Garp were possessed and Zebek had to fight against them. That would be a twist and a half, honestly, in my mind, bro. That would be an insane twist. As a whole, the flashback is incredible. I think you can make a case that by the end of this flashback, this is the best flashback in One Piece until we get the Void Century. I think we can almost make that a given if that's gonna be that. And then, bro, and we still have the Loki portions. But then again, I don't know. Would you separate this as like Rock's flashback into Loki's when we actually go into the Loki's up? Because I do think the Loki portion when we get to it is gonna be incredible, especially for what it can go into. But as a standalone, if that's what we consider this, then yeah, no, this is like up there one of the greats, if not the greatest. Let me see. Emu appears to be standing on top of Saturn's Ushioni form. If so, then Emu must be about 40 feet tall. That is giant. Giant. Loki joining the Blackbeard will be masterful storytelling. Yeah. Joshua, I think I was of the belief that it would be cool if Loki joined with the Straw Hats, but at the same time, it would be better if Blackbeard gets them, because like with Blackbeard, it's like, of course, now that crew is like, it's a true, like, they're already insane as it is with Kuzan. They're gonna be more with Loki, but just because of the fact that we know how much he wanted to be with Rocks and he couldn't because of his age and just born at the wrong time and stuff. Now that you rocking up with the sun, it's like, I think that would be really, really dope. And I don't know if it's like he becomes like full on villain or like evil per se, but like he's an opposition, he's the op, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it could be something like that. Imagine the reason God Valley vanished was because Kaido blew up the island because he tried to kill Emu. We know he had bust islands. The kingdoms come with his blast breath. That would be hilarious, but I do think it was probably that ancient weapon that Emu possessed that pretty much got them out of there. I'm sad I couldn't watch your reaction live to this fire chapter. I mean, California Penguin, don't worry, brother. Don't worry, brother. I mean, the chapter's going to be over. Of course, the VOD and stuff will still always be up and everything, so we can go back on it. But I was told, like, literally last second when the chapter was going to be dropping, so we had to kind of, like, start up when we started up. So I apologize to those that are coming in a little bit late and were able to see it, like, as it happened live. But we're here, man. We're here, though. Blackbeard coming for the king of the world and then going to the king, you best not miss. Yeah, that's facts. Shout out to my boy Omar, bro. Shout out to the wire, bro. You come with the king, you best not miss, man. Facts. Yeah, the streamer saying that King Recon is gonna bust one over. I mean, listen, bro. Shout out Recon. I'll tell you this right now. Go support my boy. My boy's been cooking on the low and stuff. And listen, I already said this myself. And with Recon, bro, the second that this flashback is done, y'all already know my boy and I, we're gonna be locked in talking about the greatness, bro. We're going to be locked in talking about one of the greatest flashbacks ever. And if there's anybody on this planet I'm going to be talking about with that, it's going to be Recon. So stay tuned for that, hopefully in due time, man. But I know Recon should be streaming sometime live today, later. If he isn't live now, I don't think. No, he's probably going to be live tonight. He's probably going to be live tonight. But definitely going to support him, of course. I already know I'm there for my boy every time, man. I wonder how the Neurona family factors into Emu's status of controlling the world. Emu would have wiped out his own family for all we know. That is a very big possibility. But then, yeah, it could be a possibility of that. That could be the thing. Because I would think that maybe that there was just like the heir regardless and everything. But the family like died out slowly over time. But I think it's probably a Doflamingo situation where they just got their own family out of there just to get what they wanted. You know what I mean? A twist would be if Zebek was not directly killed, but died due to his injuries and wounds sometime later. I could see Whitebeard and Kaido being the ones to bury him. They're clearly lads to the very end. Yeah, that would be something scale if that's going to be what Oda could do. But I've always was of the belief, but this chapter may have taken that away from us, that when Zebek does die, he dies literally in front of Blackbeard, and that is what instills him into becoming the person that he is. I do want to talk about that more in a potential vid, but I think that's already been taken from us, so that's kind of where I'm at with it. If that was to happen, that would make all the sense in the world why Zebek can't sleep at night, why he feels the way he does with the world. It would just add up so much to it. Saturn seemed like himself there, so maybe he was possessed. He wasn't possessed unless Imu undid it. I don't know. It's one of those things where I have to see a little bit more on. Blackbeard may be Rock's son, but he is no Rock, so I can't see Loki join that crew. It's one of those things, Char, where it's one or the other. Either he ends up joining with Blackbeard or he joins with Luffy. One of those two might be happening. I wonder when will Harold pull up in all this. I think he pulls up near the end. For us to understand everything that's going on, it's got to be coming at the end, I would imagine. Joy Boy must be OP to box and give an 800-year person PTSD. Facts, Joshua. It's fine, no worries. I just finished the chapter. Yeah, no, you're good, though. California band, you're good. Imusama, it's like I gotta do this myself. Yeah, no facts. This is one of the best chapters of One Piece history. I need to talk with you and Recon about it, not fact scale. We're gonna try and definitely get something like hopefully during the break week if I can get Recon on and stuff. And I do want to get people on, just kind of get talk with the group, the fans and stuff, talk with y'all and everything, with the community and everything. So we're gonna try and get that. So I definitely want to do something like that with the Discord and stuff. King Recon collab, let's freaking go. Yeah, I mean, listen, bro, my boy, if I call it arms, bro, my boy will be there for him. Well, I'll be there for my boy just as much as he will be there for me. So that's what I'm trying to paraphrase it as. But we'll definitely need to try and get something too, because it's been too long since Recon and I have last discussed something One Piece related on the channel for both sides. So Brago going live with the Rayleigh thumbnail. Yo, Brago's hilarious, bro. Shout out to my boy, man. My boy just where he's gone so far in his career, man, and everything, man, just it's beautiful, dude. Even though that thumbnail's hideous, but it's my boy. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to Rocky Boo, bro. It's beef between Blackbeard and Shanks has now become legit. I wanted that running in between so we can actually see like when they was on site, man. Teach will see Whitebeard using the Quake fruits and become inspired to get it. Yeah, probably did. Yeah, he probably would. Kaido, the highlight of the chapter, low key. Respect my goats. Hey, man. If Wano ended on a better note, I definitely would be in the occasion. But not to mention that backstory sucks, bro. I'm sorry. That backstory for Kaido was not the one. I understand the idea of Harold pulling up to God Valley, but it's more tragic if he doesn't help in his. I think it's one of those things, Winston, where he could pull up, but it's like too late. Like he sees it and then it's taken from him. You know what I mean? Like if you got there a little bit sooner, maybe he can do something, right? It seems that those to turn into demons can turn back. That is, well, can turn back is I don't know if that's gonna be something that's Emu can basically like change around or whatever. But I don't know. That's one of those things for me where like it could go either way, but I'm not too sure. But guys, I think, let me see. We'll probably get a couple more questions. You guys have another couple questions to ask, whatever, but we're going to wrap up soon after. Because I do want to try and get some stuff written down for any potential video ideas and stuff that's coming off this chapter and everything. Blame Oda, not Kaido. I mean, that's where I'm at scale. I do blame Oda. Oda should have done definitely so much better with Kaido when it comes to his backstory. But at the end of the day, the character has to suffer for it too. So obviously, Oda's going to take the blame, but hey, the hold is the hold, bro. Is what it is. Harold is a better king than Odin. I think they're... it's weird. I don't denounce, and I don't say that what Odin was doing was entirely bad, but I know from a viewage standpoint, some might not actually be cool with what he was doing, but they understood the message after the fact. With Harold's, it's like I connect way more with it because I see a good person that's trying to do the best for their country, but even though the means of doing so aren't the best and they're being told that they don't work, it is what it is, man. But like I do love like how Oda has done this stuff with Harold, and it's made me really connect with his character and all that. So yeah, shout out to him, man. Harold pulling up to the hole in the crash, on the ocean, he definitely probably will. He'll probably, that's probably a likely scenario there. I was never expecting to see Kaido and Whitebeard fighting alongside Zebek. This is a dream come true, not facts though. I never thought that would be the case. I thought they'd be squabbling each other at some point in time, but hey, man, they Oda, man, with these damn surprises, bro. I'm just saying, man. Bro, shout out to Oda, man. But guys, what a chapter that we got this week. This right here was, I mean, listen, y'all already know, man. 1,162 chapters in a row is one of the craziest stuff that we've been seeing week in, week out, man. But I'm very curious to know what you guys think down in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think of chapter 1162 of One Piece. What was your favorite moment of the chapter? What do you make of everything that transpired this week? Going into the break week, what do you think we'll be seeing? Do we see the actual fight go down between Roger, Garp, Rox, like, bro, Kaido, Whitebeard, all of them against Emu? Like, think about this for a sec, bro. We're about to see all that possibly go down. Let me know, what do you anticipate to happen in the next chapter? And just feel free, any comments, anything you want to add about this chapter. I didn't talk about too much, and you're going to get a chance to comment in the chat. Please let me know down in the comments below. I will definitely go look out for every comment you guys are talking about. Have a discussion there. If you haven't joined the Discord server, the Discord server, make sure, of course, you're there. Link in the description below. Join there, because, of course, if I decide I'm going to do like the Yap piece, bring people on just to talk about the greatness and all that, just make sure you're in there, because we'll try and do something like that afterwards. Like the stream if you're watching live, if you're watching the VOD, like the video if you enjoy, subscribe to the channel if you want to be part of the weekly experience when it comes to my coverage of One Piece week in and week out. Make sure you go and do that. Click on the bell, Shandora, because YouTube, man, sometimes they don't like telling you when I go live, but when you click that and you join the Discord, because of course they get you a notification as well when Update Channel wants to work, they'll let you guys know when we go live. But until then, I will catch you guys hopefully later in the week with some Yap piece. If not, during the break week, I'll try and do that. Let me know if we are going to do a Yap piece as well. If there's any content creators you guys would love to hear their thoughts on for a future Yap piece episode and stuff, let me know down in the comments. And with that being said, I will catch you guys in the next one. I appreciate everybody that came through today. We had 121 people live at one point for the madness that was ensuing. I love y'all and appreciate y'all so much. Shout out to the Toronto Blue Jays. We're going to come for that World Series as soon as we get by either Detroit or Seattle. And by that point, we may be done what's going on in God Valley. We continue on afterwards with what's going on with Loki and the Mans. But all I know is this. We are getting greatness on greatness on greatness on greatness. And that's not going to stop anytime soon, as it should. Commodore last signing off. Thanks so much for watching. And as always, take care. Let me get my outro.